Hello and welcome to the Happiness Project. In today's video, we're going to show you 17 interesting psychological facts that you may not know about happiness, the brain, and your dreams. The mind is undoubtedly the most complex system in our body. Research scientists have been studying how our brain works for centuries, yet there are still so many unexplained factors that we have yet to understand. If you enjoy these videos, make sure to subscribe to our channel and click that notification bell so that we can keep making them. Like, share, and comment below saying I subscribed, and we'll make sure to reply to them personally. Number 1. Those who are happiest tend to live significantly longer than those who are not. Numerous studies have shown that people who are positive thinkers have a lower risk of heart disease, stroke, and lung complications, and organ function loss. Positivity and open-mindedness are also linked to a lower risk of cancer and infection-related death. And now, according to a new survey, it is linked to living a longer life. Number 2, if you announce your goals to others, you are less likely to succeed. The researchers came to the conclusion that telling people what you want to do prematurely gives you a feeling of accomplishment. Although you will feel proud of informing others of your plans, the pride does not motivate you and may even harm you in the long run. You will tend to lose motivation. The compelling need to close this gap motivates you to follow through with your plans. When you tell someone about it, though, the distance narrows because you artificially feel the same way you do after accomplishing your goals. Number 3, the happier we are, the less sleep we require. Some people, however, naturally sleep less than that. People who naturally sleep between 3 and 6 hours a night report more positive feelings than the average, according to a study. People who are sleep-deprived, for example insomniacs, experience tiredness and irritability as well as vision problems, anxiety, stress, and other emotions that may cause insomnia. Number 4, you can only remember 3 to 4 things at a time. You can only remember about 3 to 4 things for about 20 seconds before they fade from memory, unless you keep repeating them. The fact that phone numbers are longer than 3 or 4 numbers is intriguing. As a result, they're difficult to recall for more than 20 seconds. Number 5, doing things that scare you will make you happier. Facing your fears can have a greater reward signal to your brain when accomplished. Number 6, you make most of your decisions unconsciously. We believe what we want to believe, unintentionally. Humans tend to be confirmation bias, which is the tendency to view the evidence in a way that supports our existing beliefs. So, no matter how many statistics you throw at your elders in an attempt to sway his political views, he's unlikely to change his mind. You'll just have to embrace that as one of the psychological truths you can't alter. Number 7, most dreams are forgotten. Approximately 95% of all dreams are lost within minutes of waking up. One explanation why dreams are so difficult to remember is that the changes in the brain that occur during sleep do not allow for the information processing and storage required for memory formation. Many scientists have studied our capability to dream, yet the subject is so complex that there is still so much to discover about our brain's capacity to process and create thoughts. Number 8, you reconstruct your memories. Memories are reconstructed. Every time we think of them, our memories are reconstructed. They aren't movie clips saved in a specific place in the brain like files on a hard drive. They're nerve pathways that fire again every time we recall an incident. This results in some intriguing effects. The memory, for example, will alter. Other events that occur after the original event can alter the memory of the original event. For example, you and your sister were very close at the time of the initial incident. However, later on, you have a fight and a fallout that lasts years. Even if this is not valid, your recollection of the first occurrence might involve your sister being aloof and cold. Your memory has been altered as a result of the subsequent encounter. Mixing events. It's all too easy to start conflating memories. As a result, incidents that occurred at 2 different times are merged into one. Your sister was friendly at one occurrence, but not so much at the other, and your memories of which can become muddled over time. Number 9, there's a reason we want to squeeze cute things. I was just about to squish it until it bursts. Cuteness hostility is what it's called, and people who have it don't necessarily want to crush that adorable puppy. When we're overcome by optimistic feelings, like looking at an impossibly adorable baby animal, a little bit of aggression helps us even out the big gesture. according to research published in Frontiers in Behavioral Neuroscience. Number 10. You have control over your dreams. A lucid dream occurs when you are aware that you are dreaming, despite the fact that you are still sleeping. Lucid dreaming is thought to be a hybrid of consciousness and REM sleep in which you can sometimes guide or influence the quality of your dreams. Number 11. When you have too many options, it's normal to feel stuck. Researchers have challenged the entire paradox of choice notion, claiming that it hasn't been shown in experiments, although there is some evidence suggesting our brains prefer a few options over a lot. Singles at speed dating events chose fewer possible dates when they met more people, and those people were more diverse in terms of age and occupation. Number 12. Your unconscious knows first. Do you believe your personality evolves over time? You're partly right. It has been established that your core personality characteristics do not change as you get older. However, based on experiences and trauma related to those experiences, the anxiety levels, friendliness, and courage for doing new things will fluctuate over time. Number 13. The average high school kid today has the same level of anxiety as the average psychiatric patient in the early 1950s. Why is there a rise in anxiety? Anxiety levels are linked to low social connectedness and high environmental hazard in both studies. Because of high divorce rates, more people living alone, and a reduction in confidence in others, social connectedness decreased during the study period. Studies have claimed that people who are anxious have a higher mortality rate due to the fact that anxiety has been proven to link with heart disease, respiratory complications, and gut problems. Number 14. When one rule seems too strict, we want to break more. Psychologists have researched a phenomenon known as reactance, which states that when people feel their freedoms being stripped away, they not only violate the law, but break it even more than they would otherwise in order to reclaim their rights. This may be one of the best psychological pieces of evidence to understand why a teen who isn't allowed to use his phone in class would sneakily send a text while chewing gum. Number 15. 4 major reasons why you forget things. It's critical to comprehend some of the big causes of why we forget stuff in order to overcome forgetfulness. There are a variety of explanations for why people forget things, according to memory experts. A simple inability to retrieve information from memory is one of the most popular reasons. This happens when memories aren't used very often, allowing them to deteriorate over time. Interference, which happens when certain memories clash with other memories, is another common cause of forgetting. Other causes of forgetting include failing to store information in memory in the first place, or even attempting to forget items connected to a distressing or traumatic event. Number 16. Happiness can give you more immunity on colds. Happier people are less likely to get sick, according to a recent study published in the journal Psychosomatic Medicine. People who are energetic, cheerful, and comfortable are less likely to catch a cold than those who are sad, anxious, or upset. Number 17. People rise to our high expectations and don't rise if we have low ones. You may have heard of the Pygmalion effect, which states that we perform well when others expect us to succeed and poorly when others expect us to fail. The concept was inspired by a well-known 1960s study in which researchers told teachers that based on IQ assessments, some students, chosen at random, had high potential. Since their teachers had high hopes for them, those students did go on to be high achievers. Number 18. When food is prepared by someone else, it tastes better. Have you ever wondered why, despite using the same ingredients, the sandwich from the takeout business down the street tastes better than the one you cook at home? According to a study published in the journal Science, when you prepare a meal for yourself, you spend so much time around it that it becomes less thrilling by the time you really dig in, lowering your enjoyment. We'd like to hear your thoughts. What do you think of this video? Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of these, and make sure to check the description box below for our best recommendations to get you started. Also, check out our other videos as well. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.